Hello, my dear students. How are you? Welcome to the beautiful channel पढ़ाई का कवच. Myself Tosif Monwelwala. Today, students, we are going to discuss about the exercise question number 1 of Unit 6 Combustion and Flame. As you know, students, in our previous lecture, we have completed our unit number 6 Combustion and Flame. Let us start, student, our exercise of Unit 6. Question number 1. List conditions under which combustion can take place. यानी कि कौन सी ऐसी शर्तें हैं कि जिसकी वजह से दहन हो सकता है, कि किसी भी चीज़ को हम जला सकते हैं, उसका कंबंशन करवा सकते हैं. सो एज वी नो स्टूडेंट्स, इन आवर textbook content of unit 6 we have discussed there are 3 contents are required for combustion: air, fuel, and third one is heat. Okay, so these are the 3 substances which are required, or the condition which are required for the combustion. Here it is also mentioned fuel, air means oxygen, and heat or ignition temperature. Both are same which is required. So this is the answer of question 1. Question 2. The burning of wood and coal causes blank of air. This is the fill in the blanks question, in which by the burning of wood and coal, as you know students, it causes a pollution of air, which is a very simple question. B. A liquid fuel used in homes is liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. Third, fuel must be heated to its ignition temperature before it starts burning. ओके है, यानी कि हमें कोई भी चीज़ को जलाने के लिए उसके तापमान को उसके इग्निशन टेम्परेचर तक ले जाना ज़रूरी है. देन आफ्टर इट विल फायर्ड. उसके बाद की एक आप खुद से करिएगा जो है ब्लैंक वो. Question number 3. Explain how the use of CNG in automobiles has reduced pollution in our cities. As we know students that many of the fossil fuels like petrol, diesel, coal are polluting the atmosphere by generating the pollutants like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and oxides of nitrogen. Also the oxides of sulfur, which is a very harmful fuels. Okay, so with the help of compressed natural gas, it is less polluting fuel because it will exhaust a less amount of this kind of gases. That is why it is considered as a cleaner fuel. So in this way, the utilization of CNG has reduced the pollution in our cities. As we know students, inside the rickshaw, many of the city buses, GSRTC, the State Transport Corporation buses, as well as some public transport vehicles are utilized CNG for their fuel purpose. Okay, and in this way the city pollutions are reduced. Question number 4. Compare LPG and wood as fuels. So as we know, wood is the conventional sources of fuel and the LPG is a fossil fuel resource. Okay, according to the properties, we will compare these two fuels, LPG and wood. First is energy. Okay, as we know that per unit mass the heat generation of LPG is more, so the energy production is more in the LPG while the energy production inside the wood is less. Second is less pollution. At which extent both the fuel can pollute the environment. LPG can cause a less pollution because the burning of this fuel leaves a clean and neat flame, and the color of the flame by burning the LPG is blue, which shows that a complete combustion takes place. Okay, it means LPG is a more cleaner fuel compared to the wood because wood will generate the smoke, which is a unburnt carbon particles. That is why wood is causing the more pollution. Third, residue means how much amount of excreta will generate at the end of burning. LPG leaves a no residue, मतलब कोई भी कचरा LPG को जलाने के बाद बचता नहीं है, जबकि आफ्टर बर्निंग द वुड इट लीव्स द एश पार्टिकल्स एज अ रेसिड्यू. लकड़ी को जलाने के बाद जो भी एश पार्टिकल्स है वो बचते हैं, जो भी एक प्रकार का वेस्टेज है, और इट इज़ अ चैलेंज फॉर द वेस्ट डिस्पोजल सिस्टम. फोर्थ, स्टोरेज एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. As we know, LPG can transmit with the help of pipelines as well as through the cylinders, and it is easy to store and transport. As we know, in the one truck there are lots of cylinders are arranged for the domestic utilization. Approximately 500 to 600 cylinders are transported at a time in a one truck, while the wood need more space to store and to transport. Okay, because it requires a larger space and it produces the less amount of energy, so the amount of wood is required more compared to the LPG. Okay, so after contrasting on this topic LPG and wood comparison, we can conclude that the LPG is a more convenient, suitable form of energy in terms of fuel compared to the wood. I hope that it is very clear to all of you that what is the difference between liquefied petroleum gas and wood. Question number 5. Question number 6. Make a label diagram of a candle flame. As you see, students, this diagram is also given in your textbook. The candle is having a 3 zone. The outermost bluish color zone, which is having a highest temperature, and it is also called the hottest part of the flame. The the middle zone, which is having a moderately hot, and the innermost zone, which is having unburned wax vapors and black in nature, or having a black color, which is a least hot. Okay, so these are the zones of candle. Question number 7. Name the unit in which the calorific value of fuel is expressed. So the calorific value of the fuel is expressed in terms of kilojoule per kilogram, kilojoule per kg. Okay. Question number 8. Explain how CO2 is able to control fires. As we know, students, there are 3 required condition to 3 required condition for combustion: air, fuel, and ignition temperature. And this air plays a huge role in the combustion because it supplies the necessary amount of oxygen. So if we will nullify this the effect of this oxygen gas, then we can control the fire. So the CO2 work in this way. It will let us try to understand. Suppose here one surface on which some coal particles are there, and accidentally it catches the fire and you are trying to prevent it. यानी कि आप उसे बुझाने की ट्राई कर रहे हो, बट यू आर फेल्ड. They are continuously in the contact with the air. Okay, means this coal particle are in a continuous contact with the air. Now you are trying to extinguish the fire with the help of fire extinguishers, okay, which will contain the dry CO2. So what the CO2 will do, CO2, once you spray the CO2 gas the CO2 will cover this entire surface which is in contact with the coal. So now this CO2 will takes the space of the oxygen. Okay, so now this fuel is not having in contact with the atmospheric air, means it does not have the necessary amount of air for the continuous combustion. So ultimately the fire will extinguishes. Okay, it acts as a one kind of blanket. So in this way the CO2 will cut off the contact between the atmospheric oxygen and the fuel, thus the fire is controlled. Question number 9. It is difficult to burn a heap it is difficult to burn a heap of green leaves but dry leaves catch fire easily. Explain. यानी कि पेड़ के जो गीले पत्ते हैं वो जल्दी से जलते नहीं है, जबकि सूखे पत्ते जल्दी से जल जाते हैं. उसको समझाइए. The reason behind this situation is that the green leaves are having some amount of humidity in itself, so their ignition temperature is very high, while the dry leaves does not contain any kind of humidity, so their ignition temperature is very low. Question number 10. Which zone of flame does a goldsmith use for melting gold and silver? And tell us that why. So students, for the melting of gold and silver, we require a very huge amount of temperature range. And to attain the temperature, the outermost zone of the candle flame is very necessary, because as we know, it is the hottest part of the flame which is having a highest temperature inside the flame. So the goldsmith, in order to melt the gold and silver, they are using the outermost zone which is the hottest zone of the flame. Question number 11. In an experiment, 4.5 kg of fuel was completely burnt. The heat produced was measured to be 1,80,000 kilojoule. Calculate the calorific value of the fuel. We should divide the amount of heat produced to its mass of fuel, because as we know students, calorific value unit is kilojoule per kilogram. Okay, so the amount of heat generated is measured in the kilojoule, while the amount of fuel utilized for generation of that amount heat is 4.5 kg. So it is very simple calculation, 1,80,000 kilojoule divided by 4.5 kg, and if you do it so, you will get the answer 40,000 kilojoule per kg calorific value of the fuel. Okay. Question number 12. Can the process of rusting be called combustion? Discuss. क्या रस्टिंग की प्रोसेस को कंबंशन कहा जाएगा? No, dear students, because no heat is evolved in this process. It is also a very slow process. Rusting is a very slow process, student, and there is no heat evolved during this rusting process. That is why it is not considered as combustion. And also, one of the reason that's why the rusting is not called as a combustion, because the rusting can take place at a room temperature. It does not require any kind of certain ignition temperature. Question number 13. Abida and Ramesh were doing an experiment in which water was to be heated in a beaker. Abida kept the beaker near the wick in the yellow part of the candle flame, while Ramesh kept the beaker in the outermost part of the flame. Whose water will get heated in a shorter time? As we know, student, the outermost part of the flame is the hottest part, okay, while the yellow part of the flame is having a moderate temperature. So the person who put the beaker near the yellow part of the candle flame will get more will need more time for the heating of the water. So Abida is require a longer time to heat her water, while the Rakesh water will get heated in a shorter time. That is your answer. So here your exercise is over. We will discuss our next chapter in the next lecture. Thank you.